Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to football, Jamaican football specifically. Now, if there's one person that I would love to interview, it would be David Johnson for many reasons. One, born in Jamaica. Two, former Manchester United player. I'm a massive United fan, and I have been for a long time. Everybody knows me, knows that there's no secrets where that is concerned about my English heritage on my dad's side, being from Salford in England, and the passion and the support for the club. Now, I've been to a number of United games, and when I mention that I've come over from Jamaica, the first thing, I promise you, the literal first thing that comes out of her mind is not Usain Bolt, it's not Chris Gale, it's not Shalane Fraser-Price, it's not Elaine Thompson-Hero, it's not Marlon Samuels, it's David Johnson. The first thing out of their mouth is David Johnson. Why? The FA Youth Cup is a significant competition in England, and it's a pride of Manchester United fans where we look out for the next generation of players to matriculate into the first team. Now, David Johnson played an important role for Manchester United as they won the 1994-1995 FA Youth Cup. Played a role for United, was even offered a professional contract at the club. But of course, as you can imagine, he didn't make any first team appearances for the club. When you bear in mind, you have persons ahead of him in the pecking order with the likes of Solskjaer, Teddy, York, and Cole. It was always going to be challenging to break into that list. But 12 goals in 22 games in the academy certainly was something that was commendable in that period of time. This is a man that was born in Jamaica and went on to represent Manchester United. Yeah, that is just simply amazing. Trust me, amazing. And I'm just completely amazed by it. He played for Jamaica, scored 2 goals in the process, scored against Paraguay and scored against the United States. Paraguay was a victory. The USA game was a 2-2 draw. And there was some conversation about, his mom being born in the UK, and by holding a UK passport, would he be eligible to represent the other home nations, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, etc. And there was this rule in the 1990s, 1993, I think, to be specific, where it's a complicated one, but to make it simple, he would not be eligible for a Northern Ireland or Scotland, I believe. And only England he would be eligible outside the country of his birth, Jamaica, because his mother was born in Birmingham in the Midlands. So he played for Jamaica a handful of occasions. I'm not sure what happened after those 4 friendlies. I don't know if there was a breakdown in communication between the Jamaica Football Federation and David Johnson. Look, David, if you're ever watching this, please reach out to me. I've been trying my hardest to reach out to you. I've reached out to representatives from Ipswich, Nottingham Forest, Bury, even United, but I can't seem to get a hold of you. But why are we talking about David Johnson? Well, he represented Jamaica. He played for Jamaica, the country of my birth, your birth, and the heritage of many, many other in the diaspora. So he played for Jamaica. During his time at Nottingham Forest, he had a son. His son is called, Brennan Johnson, born 2001. He's 21 today, he's a forward, and he's still at Nottingham Forest. In fact, he had his best season as a player last season, where he notched 16 goals in 46 appearances in the league, 19 and 51 in all competitions. And he's going to the World Cup. He's born in England, Welsh mother, Jamaican dad. And he's going to be representing Wales at the World Cup. Now, I remember when this young man was at Dunkirk Football Club. It's an academy in Nottinghamshire. And he slowly made a transition to Nottingham Forest's academy. Personally, I don't see why in that moment in time that a contact wasn't made towards Brennan. Once a player is in the youth academy, once they're under 15, under 12, they should be in the database. And that is the reality of the situation. And I wonder though, from David's perspective, did he want his son to play for Wales? Was it his son's decision? Was Jamaica even a consideration at all? Because this is the first situation that I'm aware of where someone has represented the Reggae Boys and their son goes on to represent another country. It's a compelling one. And one where you just have to think, why? Why? Why is Brennan Johnson not representing Jamaica, preparing for the Gold Cup next year, but instead going to be providing valuable assists to Gareth Bale? We can't afford to let things slip through the cracks anymore. We can't. At all. Recess is over. Recess is over. So, with Cuba Mitchell, Cameron Eubank, Lewis Darlington, George Grant Jr., and others, they won't be forgotten. George Grant Jr. has his passport already. Reggae Boys fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Take care.